Hi, Debbie Chu here from Chew on Vegan, and welcome back to my kitchen. If you're new here to my channel, I'm a plant-based RN and I follow the Starch solution. I've been following the Starch solution since January of 2020. I've been a vegan since 2011, but started following the Starch solution in 2020. At that point, I was able to lose 15 pounds and have kept it off. The Starch solution is a program that was developed by Dr. John McDougall, and it is detailed in his book, The Starch Solution, which I will leave a link to in the description box below. On my channel, you will find whole food plant-based recipes that are quick and easy. If that sounds like something you're interested in, please subscribe. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram on Chew on Vegan. And if you're new to this way of eating or feel like you need a little bit more support, I started a Facebook group. I will leave a link to that below as well. Today I'm going to be making two super quick and easy recipes. One is an Asian noodle bowl and the other is a pasta dish. So let's get started. So the first thing we want to do is get our noodles going. So I've just got 2 little bricks of these rice noodles, and I'm just going to throw them in the boiling water and we'll let those cook for a few minutes. In a couple minutes I'll break them up a little bit, but you want to keep them long. You don't want the length to be shortened. So once these come back to a boil, we'll let them cook for a few minutes. So I've got my skillet here. It's a non-stick skillet, and I'm just going to put in some assorted frozen vegetables. I've got some asparagus. I've got some broccoli, some peas, and I've got a stir-fry blend as well. So I'm going to cover these and let these cook for a few minutes, and then we're going to add a sauce and the noodles and we will be done. This couldn't be easier. Now we'll make a quick little creamy tahini sauce. In the bowl I have some ginger and some garlic. I've got about 1/4 cup of tahini. Got some coconut aminos, little maple syrup, and some sweet chili sauce for a little kick. Then we're going to whisk that together, and we're going to add a little bit of water, and you just thin that out to the consistency that you like. So maybe about a tablespoon. You want it fairly thick so it will coat the noodles and all the veggies. And that is it for the sauce. Now let's add the sauce to the veggies. And we have our cooked noodles. Then you just want to stir until everything is well coated. So here is our Asian noodle bowl. Quick, easy, simple, and delicious. So I already have my lentil pasta cooking. We're going to cook that till it's al dente, about 5-6 minutes. And then I've got some water going in my nonstick pan here. And I've got an onion that I chopped up. And we're going to caramelize these onions, and yes, it is possible to caramelize onions without oil. It just takes a little bit longer. So we're just going to let these cook. I'm going to add water as needed, and you're going to see the magic happen. So the trick is, once that first water is absorbed, then you want to add a little bit more. And just repeat the process. And this can take up to 10 minutes. I don't think it's going to take that long today, but sometimes it does. It takes about 10 minutes. So we'll just continue on. So this is after about 5 minutes, and you can see they're starting to caramelize. So at this point, I'm going to add a little bit of garlic, just about a clove. A little bit more water. Now I'm going to add some mushrooms. I found these in my fridge. They are about on their last leg, so this is perfect for this dish. So we're just going to let these cook with the onions for probably 5 minutes, and we'll let those reduce down. They might get a little crispy, but this is just going to add a ton of flavor. Look how beautiful this is. The onions are getting sweet. The mushrooms are cooking down. At this point, I like to add a little bit of salt and pepper. Just a little bit. And we are almost there, but all this on the bottom of the pan, oh my gosh, that is just gold. Such good flavor. Okay, well, my camera didn't record, so I'll just have to tell you what I did. I put a little bit of the pasta water in here to deglaze the pan, to get all those yummy bits off the bottom. I add a little onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit more salt and pepper, and a little squeeze of lemon to kind of brighten up the flavor. We're just going to make sure that it gets all mixed together. I also like to put a little parsley in here. Then I'm going to sprinkle on some of Kelly Crouton's cheesy Parmesan, and this is just cashews, nutritional yeast, and some spices. I'll leave a link to her website. And it just adds a little bit of a cheesy flavor without any oil. So give this one final stir, and then I will plate it up and give this a taste. Got a big bowl of pasta here. This is so filling, so satisfying. You can use whatever kind of pasta you like. I just like to use lentil pasta or chickpea pasta as a little bit higher protein, but feel free to use whatever kind of pasta you want, whatever shape you want, it doesn't matter. And of course, the full recipe will be in the description box below. So let's give this a taste. I want to get some of the onion and the mushroom. Oh. That is so good. The onions got so sweet. Oh, and some of the mushrooms are a little bit crispy. And I love the red pepper flakes, get a little bit of heat. That's optional, of course. This is a great thing to make on the weekend. You can make a big pot of it. You'd have it for a few days for lunches or for dinner. So this is another great prep meal. I hope you found these 2 recipes helpful, gave you some ideas, things that can help you on your health and weight loss journey. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please do, and you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Chew On Vegan, and also check out my Facebook group as well. And if you're interested in this t-shirt, I have a link in the description box. I have an Etsy store that I have 2 or 3 different kinds of t-shirts, so if you'd like to check that out, I'd appreciate it. And remember, all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet. And what you put on your plate determines your fate. I know it's not always easy to be on this whole food plant-based diet when we live in a world of fast food that we're just inundated with on the TV every corner. But I think that if we stick together and we do some planning and get some inspiration from each other, we're gonna do just fine. Until next time, thank you.